Good morning, everyone. I'm Jody with Autentico Paint USA, and I wanted to talk with you this morning about prepping your furniture for painting. So there is no such thing as a no prep paint. Every surface has to be clean of dust, dirt, debris, grease. You don't want to have any kind of buildup on your surface. So there's a couple of different ways that you can prepare your surface for painting. One of our most popular items that we use is the Omniclean. Omniclean is a concentrate, and you mix it with 10 parts water to 1 part Omniclean. It's highly concentrated, and we sell it in a couple of different sizes. We have, if you're doing a lot of furniture, you might want to invest in the liter size, and if you're just doing a few pieces and want to keep some on hand, then the pint size is perfect for you. So we mix it, we put it in a spray bottle, and if the surface has any kind of nicotine buildup, dust buildup, grime buildup, then the Omniclean is perfect for that. Even if you're not able to feel it, touch it, see it, you still want to clean your surfaces, because if not, when you apply the paint, if you apply it to an unstable surface, eventually that paint will just come off because you're painting on top of an unstable surface. So the piece I'm going to use for an example has been out in our work shed for quite a while, actually probably a couple of years. It's got some dust buildup on it, it's got overspray, it's got a lot of stuff going on. So to do the Omniclean process, as I mentioned, you're going to have your solution mixed up, 10 parts water to 1 part Omniclean, and you're going to spray a generous amount on the surface. You really want it coated. You do not want to do a sparse amount. You really want it to almost sit on top of the surface. Sometimes what I'll do, I'll take a chip brush and make sure that I get all my surface covered. And then you let it sit for 30 seconds approximately. Do not let it dry. If it starts to dry or seep in, just re-wet it. And when you start doing it, and you can really smell the odors that it's pulling out of the surface. So we let it sit for about 30 seconds. Now, in contrast, if you have a piece that you need to remove paint from, I would recommend our BioStrip, and we will do a video on that process as well. But this is just for not gentle cleaning. This is just for cleaning your surface and getting off that initial layer of dust, dirt, and grime. So you can either use microfiber cloth, you can use blue shop towels. I'll use the shop towels to remove this. And I'm just gonna start wiping it up, and you can really see all the stuff that's coming up out of it. Oh, it is grimy. It is very grimy. You know, depending on where you're getting your furniture from, you know, if you've getting it out of storage units, or if you're getting it from an auction or an estate sale, you really don't know what has happened to that piece over the years and what's been spilled on it, placed on it, set on it. It could be a mystery. So you definitely want to make sure you get it completely cleaned before you start painting. Now, you don't have to do this usually but one time. But with this piece being so dirty, I'm going to go ahead and repeat that process. You can already see a big difference in it as well. You do not have to go back over the surface with a damp cloth or soapy water or anything like this or anything like that. Once it's wiped off and clean, you can go ahead and start painting. If you were here in the workshop with us, you'd be amazed at how it smells. It just really pulls out all those odors. Now, because this surface is getting really wet, sometimes depending on what you're painting, it may raise the grain of the wood and make it really rough. And the way you would want to handle that is after your surface is completely dry, you would want to give a good sanding with a fine grit sanding sponge. I wouldn't go any lower than a 250, but you could go as high as a 1000 to just smooth that surface out after you're done cleaning. So you can see already how big of a difference it made with just that little bit of cleaning. We do have some overspray. It's very thin. I'll probably just sand that off before I go to my next step on this. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do with this piece yet. Probably some kind of art project. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do with this piece yet. We'll figure it out and hopefully get it posted. So for more information about our products, visit www.autentico-paint-usa.com and follow us on all of our social media, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram.
Yes.